Hey You, Pikachu! So Hey You, Pikachu is quite an interesting game. It came out in the year of 1998 in Japan and the year 2000 for here in America, with quite an interesting concept for an N64 game. You see, this game came with the N64 microphone. Now this microphone was only used for 2 games on the console, Hey You Pikachu and Densha to Go 64. If you want to hear more about Densha to Go, I don't know, man. Fucking look it up. I'm not talking about that, and I'm not interested in it. So the microphone in Hey You Pikachu was used to communicate with Pikachu, give him commands, and he would do whatever you tell him. But as far as I can tell from all the numerous videos I've watched, this does not work. This does not function. Usually the little yellow rat just doesn't listen to you and just does whatever he wants. But something else iconic came out with this Hey You Pikachu game. You see, you didn't just get the microphone. If you went to Toys R Us, you actually got the Pikachu N64, where instead of pressing the normal N64 button, you got to click on the little guy's feet to turn the console on. But honestly, I think I prefer the Feet 64 to the Nipple DS. But did you know that Hey You Pikachu actually ended up getting a sequel? That's right, in 2003, the world was blessed with the game known as Pokemon Channel. So I need to go get comfortable real quick, but I'm gonna let you know how that game works. So in Pokemon Channel, it's a little different than Hey You Pikachu. You still get a Pikachu friend to hang out with, but instead of hanging out outside, the Pikachu comes in to sit with you and watch TV. As a child who already watched way too much TV, this was probably not the best video game to try and get me away from that. But honestly, playing this game now, it's just really weird. While watching TV, there's a few channels for you to watch, the first one being the Report channel with Professor Oak. Here you can update him with what's going on with you and your new friend while you watch TV. This is also where you save the game and pretty much where you will just report back to at the end of every play session. Next up, we have the News channel with our favorite host, Psyduck. And it's always Meowth on the scene with other Pokemon reporting on what's going on in the wild. And to be honest, this kind of feels like a fever dream. I really don't know what to make of it, and there's not a whole lot to say about it. But to be honest, as you'll see, that's most of the channels in this game. Then you have the shopping channel with Squirtle, where you can buy things to decorate your room. I'm pretty into this because decorating is a very important part of every room. Oh, he's selling Pokemon cards. Gotta get that. Oh, he's here. After making my purchases, Delibird comes to drop them off. And Delibird is just flat out my favorite Pokemon in the whole franchise. So I think I'll be using the Squirtle shop a little bit more. Kind of like a creepy guy who thinks his DoorDash driver is cute and just orders 3 meals a day just because of that. Alright, time to open up these Pokemon cards. We got Coughing, motion card, okay. Don't know what that motion card is, but we'll figure it out. I'm here for new things. Krabby, Dugtrio, Magnemite, and Horsey. Okay, these cards are pretty good. I don't know how I'm supposed to get these graded, but I'll see what I could do. Okay, let's just see how these cards look, and... oh, even the motion cards suck. There's no background in any of these. These are awful. I showed Pikachu my desk, and he just rubbed his ass on my wall. What the fuck is this game, dude? This little dude found a Game Boy under my bed, but we'll come back to that later. Okay, the next channel is Smoochum Shape Up, an exercise channel. And honestly, this little guy's kinda getting it. He's doing really good. Now we have the Wobbuffet Game Show, which is a channel where you can earn money that you can spend in the Squirtle store by answering questions, but god, it takes forever. And the contestants seem to be kinda bad at it. It takes them so long to figure out the answer. I mean, just look at this. Also, the cry questions are really funny since they use the anime cries and not the game ones. So let's see if you can figure this one out. So, could you figure out that this is Duskull? Could you guess that? And finally, we have the anime channel. Now, there's actually 5 of these because each channel is dedicated to a single episode of the anime. The anime in question? The Pichu brothers, of course. I honestly don't know if I can show this or not, but I'm gonna play a little bit just so you can hear this song.
They're the Pichu brothers, but I'm sure you knew that. 'Cause these two are known both far and wide.
Oh look, you can go outside. I'll just open the door and... Oh, Pikachu wants to stay inside and watch TV. This is truly me as a child. Ah, Snorlax's Lunchtime. Such an iconic game. Ah, interesting. Okay, well, we'll just get back to watching TV and, Pikachu? What are you doing? No, this is brand new. Please don't do that. Pikachu, no. Great, they sent me a replacement, but it has no fucking color. Good job, buddy. Look at what you've done. By the way, this game makes you wait multiple days to progress, so I guess I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'm actually not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and change the console's clock. So on day 2, I get my new TV, and I actually have a couple new channels to watch, so let's check those out. We have the Slowpoke Weather channel, and I love this one. I'll just show this to you in full. This is truly the best content TV has to offer. Art with Smeargle sounds like a good time, so let's go ahead and check that one out, and oh my god, he put this awful art I made on TV. I hate this. If I knew this would have been broadcasted to the whole world, I would have taken much longer on this piece. I buy a couple bus passes and head to the Viridian Forest. We play a little concert and go home and rest up for day 3. See you in the morning, Pikachu. How did he get in my house? This is not what I agreed to. Ah, yes, a nickname. Truly the most important thing about a Pokemon. Gotta think. How about Pikachu? It's perfect. This thing is for sure a Pikachu. Okay, so we got some new channels again. We gotta get our fortune from Chansey today. What does this mean? This is... I don't know how to interpret this. Now we have the Egg Hatching channel. My favorite show, of course, where I sit here and watch eggs hatch for about 5 minutes. 5 real-life minutes! In case anybody was wondering, the egg did turn up to be a Trico. Just thought I'd let you guys know, just in case you wanted to know. It seems this game is just watch TV, travel around, talk to Pokemon at different locations, and wait for the next day to do the same thing. Today brought us to Mount Moon with Swinub, Jigglypuff, and Apom. There's another concert here, and I'm all for this. There's 4 Pokemon here, but Jigglypuff is the only one to sing, so thanks for taking the entire spotlight, I guess. Maybe these other guys would have liked this, but nah, it's gotta be all about you, doesn't it, Jigglypuff? Pikachu goes to sleep in my built-in cabinet again, which is fine, but I really think we should just get this little homie a blanket. Please, he doesn't deserve this. I get up the next day and this guy invited his friends while I was asleep. I have boundaries, dude. You can't just do that. You gotta ask first. Come on. The new channels for today are Mareep for Relaxation, of course, where you get to count sheep. I don't know how long this goes on, but the channel still says new, so I think I have to keep watching. This could truly be my purgatory. I can't wait for the next episode. Next, we have a Chum Chum ranking. This is a show where Smoochum judges you on your looks. Listen, I don't know if Pokemon are capable of being insecure, but this is a really fast way to make it possible. Wait, my secrets? No, you can't just out me for not leaving my house. What is this? Stop. Next, we have an odd one, and you'll understand why that's a pun. All you do is you guess whether an even or odd amount of Pokemon will appear on screen, and as far as I can tell, that's it. After watching some TV, I think it's a good idea to head for the beach. I go fishing with my little guy, and he wheels... What the... Dude, you can't... That's a whale! You can't get... Whalmer! How did you reel that in? The last episode of the Pichu Bros has been lost, and it's up to us to recover it. We collect this Duskull lamp from, would you believe it, Duskull, and head back to Mount Moon looking for the disc, where we go into the ruins of truth and... this is the scariest 3D Gengar model I think I have ever seen. Inside, it's hard to see, but we find these plants and Pikachu... No, this is just like the TV. Stop. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, you keep it up. We find a mystery tablet that reads, "Whoever solves the mystery of the ruins shall be rewarded. This is the most important question of them all." The answer is yes, I think. Why can't my Pikachu just answer the question? The question is about Pikachu. I don't know what it is, goddammit. Okay, I go back and choose false. Now I can get my Pichu cartoon. How did the Magnemite drop a cartoon into the Ruins of Truth? How do you fuck this up that bad? The final episode is 3D animated. It seems the budget for the show was cut for the final episode, which is interesting. After this, it's time for the final day. Oak gives me a projector, and Jirachi visits the house and brings me along to a campsite where we use the projector to watch every single episode of the Pichu Brothers. And it seems like this is also the credits, so I'm just gonna not do this. I don't have the patience, and we're gonna call this game done for now. So, Pokemon Channel was quite an interesting game. I genuinely just don't think this game was made for an adult man, but I really liked it as a kid. Being able to decorate my house and just do something I would do every day with a Pokemon was just generally a fun experience. So while I cannot recommend any adult plays this game, maybe if you are an adult and you have children and you fondly remember it, maybe this would be an okay one to go back and show them. But I have no clue why you would ever personally go back and do it. But overall, I don't hate the game, it's just, I'm very clearly out of the age range, so what else can I say about it? It's fucking Pokemon Channel. I just want to say thank you to everybody who watched the video, and there's a few other Pokemon videos on this channel, so if you're interested in those, take a look. I'll make sure they're in the title cards here in the exit. But, if you enjoyed the video, a like and a subscribe would be really appreciated, and I think this will be me signing out.